Hey everybody, it's John. I cover cryptocurrency videos about Dogecoin news and a Dogecoin technical analysis. And today we will be covering the Dogecoin news. Today we're going to talk about Snickers. Snickers? Why Snickers, right? ATMs. ATMs? What? And last but not least, Snoop DOGG. So you're going to want to stay tuned if you want to see why this is significant for the Doge. Now you came for the news. Let's get to the news, okay? But before we get to all that, do me a huge favor and subscribe, like, and share these videos if you believe in Dogecoin and you truly want to support this channel. That's all you gotta do. Very simple, and very free, okay? So let's start off with the news today. So Snickers. We know what Snickers is, right? They're basically a candy company, right? Which is pretty awesome. And you can see on Snickers Twitter here, they basically promote their candy right here, right? They're promoting the Snickers egg, for Easter, right? They're promoting a movie Godzilla. And most importantly, they have a tweet promoting the Dogecoin. I mean, Snickers is literally American icon for the most part. Everyone knows Snickers. If you live in America, you know what Snickers is, right? It is nougat with caramel, peanuts, wrapped into a nicely chocolate bar. Is very delicious and very good. So that being said, the fact that Snickers is advertising this, this tells me how big this really is, though, right? They're saying, "What should I eat for hashtag Doge Day? Hashtag Dogecoin Rise. Dog, moon, rocket." Okay. I mean, imagine Snickers making this bar into this wrapper here like this, and literally, I don't know, printing it for all United States, even for a month or two, or whatever duration you want to do it, for an advertisement. Holy cow. Do you know how many people we would reach? I would say millions, if not, I would say the whole country, honestly. Because where do you go? Which store do you go to where Snickers is not there? Gas stations, 7-Eleven, Vons, supermarkets, any kind of chain you could think of has Snickers, right? I mean, gas stations, right? I mean, obviously, when you go into, like, say, like Nordstrom, you won't see it there, and retail clothing stores, but for the most part, this thing's everywhere. 99-cent stores, dollar stores, right? I mean, my God, this will reach such a huge audience here. And the fact that Snickers Twitter is even aware of Dogecoin just tells me how significant Dogecoin has grown, because Snickers, as I said before, is a national American staples here, and everyone in the United States knows what Snickers is. Even if you don't like Snickers, you know what it is, though, right? And the fact that Dogecoin is now on the radar of Snickers, Twitter's page or advertising or marketing campaign, whatever it is in the Snickers company, it is huge for Dogecoin. And the fact that we made it there, people, we're going places here. Seriously, we are going places. Not even a joke. I truly believe that. So let's go on to the next article here, which is kind of going to ATMs here, right? So CoinFlip is proud to announce that we are officially changing our name to CoinFlip Dogecoin ATM. Hashtag Doge Day. I mean, CoinFlip is they're essentially an ATM that have that have launched over 1,800 ATM machines throughout the United States into popular chains like 7-Eleven, gas stations, etc., to allow people to exchange fiat US dollars for cryptocurrency of their choice right here, right? You can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, of course, our venerable and loving Dogecoin here. And CoinFlip announced that they start accepting Dogecoin directly, to purchase it directly through the ATMs a few weeks ago. So this is huge news. The fact that, CoinFlip is still on it, right? They still want to advertise Dogecoin because they know that it is such a cultural momentum here, and it's going nowhere but up. And it's only spreading like wildfire. We're seeing it being exposed night and day, right? We have Elon Musk throwing on tweets yesterday on April 1st, April's Fool's Day, or I would call hashtag Doge Day, right? With that being said, you have to understand that the more the more Dogecoins becomes more aware in the mainstream media and in the mainstream public here, we are only going to to gather more and more investors. We're going to gather more and more love because guess what Dogecoin is? Dogecoin is number one and always will be number one, a meme. Yeah, you think a meme is probably insignificant, but a meme is more than just a meme. A meme is culture, right? And memes are part of, I would say, the world culture now, and American culture. I grew up in the meme crowd here for the most part, and I don't see it ever changing. Everyone in my generation knows about memes right here, right? And as we are emerging, as the boomers kind of, drop off the cliff, not to sound mean about it, but, that's just how it works right here, right? So we're basically in a bell curve, and obviously us millennials, we're on top of the bell curve now, and the baby boomers are kind of coming down the bell curve. Not to sound morbid or anything, but that's the way life is for the most part. But anyway, with that being said, that is why I think this is great for Dogecoin, and I truly, truly, truly believe that I can that Dogecoin is going to be the currency of the world. I mean, yes, everyone thinks Dogecoin is just, it has no use case, it has no this and that. But remember though, just because it isn't like Ethereum where it's doing all this DeFi and stuff, or Bitcoin that's kind of like the gold standard for cryptocurrencies. You gotta bear in mind that Dogecoin is very cheap to transact. It's very affordable, and anyone can get their hands on it. And the more people are aware of it, the more likely they are willing to use it. Okay. Now let's see this image here. Just make a little blow up, make it a little bigger here. I think it's pretty cool actually. I mean, look at this. I mean, let me zoom in a little bit so you get a better view. But essentially, this ATM machine is kind of I guess a skin wrapped with a bunch of Dogecoin memes right here, right? You have the Elon Musk thing, the Lion King kind of thing. I mean, this is great. I mean, this is literally why I love Dogecoin. It's a meme. It's funny. It's fun. It's friendly, and it's not offensive. I mean, who could get offended by a dog right here? Who has a bunch of memes right here, right? I can't see it. But anyway, moving on to the next article here. As always, you came for Snoop Dogg because he has an actual significant impact today, and I'm going to explain why right now. So, on a Snoop Dogg Twitter page or tweet page, at Snoop Dogg, this is not a joke. Excited to join The Voice as this season's mega mentor. Hashtag Blake Shelton, hashtag Clay Clarkson, hashtag John Legend, Nick Jonas, NBC The Voice at NBC. Right here. This is no joke. Snoop DOGG joins The Voice April 19th. Okay. Now you're wondering, why am I reading this right here, right? Because I am reading this for one reason and one reason only, and you will see this very soon though, okay? So we know Snoop Dogg is joining The Voice on April 19th. Check this out here. Right here. TV ratings, The Voice outdraws The Bachelor's Mondays. Okay? So let's see right here. The premiere of The Voice averaged a 1.11 rating among adults 18 to 49 and 7.89 million viewers. Both figures ahead of the show fall average 0.97 and 7.33 million viewers. That's all you gotta see right there. 7.89 million viewers. Snoop Dogg. Cryptocurrency. Dogecoin. Put it together, people. Okay. Now, if you can't put it together, let me put it together for you. Snoop Dogg recently dropped an NFT, right? Snoop Dogg bought Dogecoin. Snoop Dogg promotes Dogecoin, and now Snoop Dogg, with his let's see here, with his 19.3 million followers, right, on Twitter, announcing this onto The Voice. Right, so you have 7.8. Let's just say 8 million viewers. Make it simple. We have 8 million viewers plus let's just say 19 million viewers for Snoop Dogg. That's a total of about 27 million viewers who will be potentially exposed to Dogecoin now. And Snoop Dogg has what I would call the mainstream media appeal. Right, he isn't necessarily a niche. I mean, well, it's a niche in rap, but I mean. But in terms of that, though, his marketing is very mainstream and very global. His reach goes to Japan. Gangster rap goes everywhere. Europe, where you could think of. It's actually a cultural phenomenon, right? It's everywhere nowadays. Everyone is aware of gangster rap. Everyone is aware of Compton, LBC, Long Beach, right here, right? Even if you're not into rap, you at least heard of it and aware of it. And that's the whole point of me bringing this up right here, because this is the same idea of Dogecoin being exposed by these social media stars, these American icons right here. So let me go on to the Snoop Dogg article here that I found very interesting, actually. And I'm gonna kind of read it to you guys a little bit and kind of see what your thoughts about. Leave a comment below, because guess what? I respond to actually all the comments I see. So back to the article now. I'm excited about it. You dig? Snoop Dogg talks crypto, Clubhouse, and NFTs. The rapper has spent the pandemic smoking weed and creating new music and getting in on the latest tech crazes. We gonna be all right, he assures us. This article is by Nick Bilton on April 2nd, 2021 here. So you see a picture of Snoop Dogg right here, right? Literally an American icon for the most part. A lot of people hear the name Snoop Dogg and they think 90s rap, smoking blunts, and Long Beach, California. But what most people don't know is that Snoop, whose real name is Kelvin Cordozar Broadus Jr. I may have butchered that, and I apologize to all the Snoop Dogg fans here. Forgive me. Is a prolific entrepreneur, always on the cutting edge of new technologies, and has invested in a handful big name startups, including the telemedicine company Hims that recently went public through a SPAC at $1.6 billion. Don't forget also, there was another SPAC that I covered recently in a previous video that essentially is a PPE company that is launching a Doge SPAC, a Dogecoin SPAC. So again, SPACs are kind of like the new IPOs, where it's essentially a shell company that raises tons of money to go buy something, aka another company, or investment for new buildings or manufacturing or whatever it may be here, okay? Now he's getting into the NFT game and plans to launch a collection of 8 pieces, including an original piece of art that contains a Snoop Dogg track that no one has ever heard of before, which he wrote and produced just for this drop. I caught up with Snoop to get his thoughts on cryptocurrency, the insanity of NFTs, and how much weed he smoked during the pandemic. Okay, I can't help but laugh but reading it though, because I grew up with Snoop Dogg, and you always see him on TV always smoking roaches or blunts or whatever. So it's just kind of funny to see that. Vanity Fair. How do you pass time during the pandemic? Snoop Dogg. It started real mellow. Shut it down. Regrouped. Had some time to collect myself and spend time with the family. But also focus on business. All this new technology, and more recently, been turning out a ton of music. A new record. And now I'm looking forward to getting back on the road. I'm assuming you also smoked a lot of weed while you were in quarantine. And you do know that. Before we talk tech, want to give us your quick thoughts on a new administration in the White House? I feel good. I'm excited at the new energy in the building, but they still got a lot to prove to me. This ain't a quick fix. Alright, so NFTs, just a few weeks ago, most people hadn't even heard of NFTs. Now it's all everyone's talking about. Can you explain what the heck is going on? Yeah, true. The NFT explosion hit fast. There are still a lot of people out there who don't know about it or just don't get it. They will though. It's a big moment and big technology that is changing the way artists do business and connect with our fans. I am excited about it. You dig? I'm happy to participate in the movement. I'm definitely going to bring more attention to the game. Cut me in or cut it out. Absolutely. The fact that Snoop Dogg is known as a very, very prolific and prominent entrepreneur, if he's getting into it, that means that he's seeing huge growth potential here, right? As in, this is not a saturated market, and it's the emergence of a new market here. So if you get in early, guess what? You'll be the first one on the train, and usually the first one on the train are going to get, what they say here, right? The early bird gets the worm. So Snoop Dogg's gonna get the worm for the most part. You're launching NFT this week, A Journey with a Dog, which even includes Some original music, aptly titled NFT. What made you decide to enter this emerging crypto space? I am. The drop is this Friday on crypto.com. My drop features a beautiful look into my life. You have a talking portrait of a young Snoop, an original track called NFT, a diamond blunt, some Snoop Dogecoins, and a few other pieces. Wait, did you say Dogecoins with two G's? Yes, sir. Spelled like D-O-double-G with an E. Do you really think NFTs are the next big thing? Yes, I truly do. I always I always like to be on the cutting edge, and my team stays ahead of the curve. We have been following the movement for a while, so we were actually ahead of the pandemonium. When I saw that I could create original art, tell a story, and combine it with an original track, I was all in. How do you think this new asset, if you want to call it that, changes the game for the music industry? It's a direct connection to my fans and my community. Unlike when you buy one of my records or download a song of mine, I can't connect with you. You dig? With NFTs, I can. I plan to continue to engage with the fans who buy this artwork. There is no platform or middleman filtering my message anymore. They get to own an original and limited piece from DOGG. They can collect, display, trade it. We just getting started. What are your thoughts on crypto in general? Are you a Bitcoin believer, or is it a fad for people to pass time during the pandemic? 100, I believe in it. I believe in the technology and I believe in the global connection it creates. I'm too caught up in the value of the coin. I'm sorry, I'm not too caught up in the value of the coin because I've been around long enough to see things go up and down, and I know it's here to stay. The future the future is unfolding right before us. I don't see as I don't see it as a pandemic fad. The pandemic just put gas on the fire. Well, with that being said, it sounds more. This actually sounds like Snoop Dogg has an investment in Bitcoin, right? Because he said, I'm not too caught up in the value of the coin, so and he knows, and he's saying, I know it goes up and down right there. So being an investor myself and reading that statement right there, this tells me that Snoop Dogg has invested in Doge, and I'm sorry, Snoop Dogg has invested in Bitcoin, and he doesn't care where it goes because he knows on the long term it's only going up. So he's not worried about the short term where it goes up and down, all the pullbacks, all the pops. He doesn't care. He just long term, it's going up. That's all I care about. And that's kind of what I see with Dogecoin as well. Will there be a Snoop coin one day? You're damn right. Is DOGG similar to DOGE? You've been investing in tech for years, yet recently tech and Silicon Valley have been on the defense for privacy issues, spreading conspiracy theories and almost destroying our democracy. Do you think it's time for tech to be reined in? It's wild. Privacy issues, misinformation, and a whole bunch of other things that have really been picking up over the last few years. I'm not sure if the solution is reining it in, but I definitely hope people pay more attention to what's going on. I believe in people, and I think that we can come together and learn and adapt fast. Technology is moving fast, but we can be all right. Give us your thoughts on Clubhouse. Is this the next Twitter, or is it another fad that popped up during the pandemic and will disappear when we all can go outside again? Clubhouse is great. I enjoy jumping on there from time to time. You can sit back, roll one up, and shoot the breeze. There is quite a cultural shift between a rapper from Long Beach and the Stanford dropouts in the Silicon Valley. Have any Snoop stories been hanging with the tech bros in SV? I've seen a few things on my trips to the Valley. Mark Zuckerberg wanted to meet up at my hotel, but I was busy playing a heated game of Madden, so I couldn't break away. I also left an impression at Twitter when I smoked out their campus, but I love it up there. What's next for Snoop? Any new albums on the horizon? New Snoop Dogg record dropping soon. But the name of the track I'm dropping on Friday is called NFT. You know what that stands for. Never forget to pass it, or you get your well, I'm not read that part because it's profane language here. But with that being said, this just tells me how important Dogecoin is to Snoop Dogg here. And a quick tweet from It's All Risky. Dogecoin haters are just jealous that the most entertaining, most practical, and most adored crypto ever was created ironically. Hashtag Dogecoin to the moon. Okay, people. So again, I just want to reiterate that Snoop Dogg is into Dogecoin, into cryptocurrencies, into NFTs. Snoop Dogg is most importantly going to be on The Voice on April 19th. Just keep that in mind. There'll be about combined 27 million viewers, or 27 million people, or 27 million people being exposed to Dogecoin, right? Just the fact that he's into it, they will, in theory, or by default, be exposed as well. And that's gonna be great for the Dogecoin and the growth of it. And as always, I always tell everyone here, please share, subscribe, and like my videos so we can share these videos with more people so we can grow the Dogecoin community together. Okay, it's Hey John. I will catch you all on the next one.